It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. That didn't take long to see our first penalty of the game, did it?
We always talk about everyone wanting to get into the game in a hurry. The officials did as well.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. On the ground, here's the 4th-round pick from April's draft. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Now a 2nd down throw for Mayfield. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
And this opening drive not going to plan. This is now 3rd and 13. So a little tardy getting everyone set, and the clock hit 0 before they could snap it.
Yeah, you can take your time and use the clock and try and get set up, but once it gets near 5 seconds, that's when you often hear a quarterback yelling, hurry, hurry, to make sure everybody's ready to get the snap off.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. And boy, again, they won't get this off in time. But just a little too lackadaisical, Charles, and they didn't get up and snap the ball in time. Delay of game.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if he understood where the clock was located. In different stadiums, it's in different places. You have to check that in pregame and make sure you're aware so you don't run into penalties like these.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Mayfield. Finding Sterling Shepard for his first catch. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a first down if not for that penalty moments ago.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Fourth down, Mayfield. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Hey, nothing to see here. Just your standard 4th down gain of 28 yards. And the drive keeps going. A run up the middle with Irving. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time. Here's a 2nd and 5. Once again, it's Irving. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
It's been a 7-play opening drive, and this is 3rd and short. They'll try and run here with Irving. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. 4 yards on the pickup, good enough to extend the drive.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Bucs passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down.
And as you're game planning as a staff, you go through all the different ways you can neutralize the other guy's pass rushers. Extra linemen, leave a tight end in, bring the running backs back in to block. Or you can do this, a little simple screen pass, and it works to perfection.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They run for the first time here with Rachaad White. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Now a 2nd and 10. Mayfield now. To Evans on the slant. And the Buccaneers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical. They've been crisp. And as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. They'll run with Irving. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Bucky Irving, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Bucs are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. Well, he finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
They'll try and throw for it. It's caught. And it's 8-0. So what do you make of that? You go on the road, you score the opening drive touchdown, opt to go for 2, and all of a sudden they're up 8-zip.
Yeah, this wasn't a decision that they made right here and right now. They made this decision during the week. Hey, if we get the ball and score right away, let's show them that we feel like we're superior. Go for 2 and really put the pressure on them.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Jackson from the shotgun. And he'll go right back to Andrews. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 34. Now Jackson. This one caught by his tight end Andrews. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. And Jackson throwing once more. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson hooking up with Mark Andrews. And the Ravens are back within a couple of the lead.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to their wide receivers for big plays. But in this situation, it felt like, based on coverage, he knew that he wanted his tight end to have the football, and for good reason.
John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point conversion. They'll try and run it in with Henry. And he is not going to make it to the end zone. The defense stands tall, and they're going to hold on to their 8-6 lead. Boy, they're down only 1 score, still first half, but they're going to line up for the onside kick. First down, Mayfield. He finds his target. It's Evans. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be second down. They'll set up to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Credit that sack to Travis Jones. They were trying to set up a screen there, but that one just too slow in developing.
Yeah, too slow in developing and well read, because that ends up being a bad feeling for the quarterback. When he's got no blocking in front of him, His guys are just going to let defenders go, and they're coming for him. So if it's not there, you just got to throw the ball at the turf at your running back's feet.
On third down, Mayfield. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. A big third down pickup of 20 yards. A first down throw for Mayfield. Now they go screen. It's complete. He's got room to roam. Touchdown! Bucky Irving. He scored on the ground and through the air. And they are able to add on to their advantage. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Yeah, you're so right, because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, whoever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, playing the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson being chased out left. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple. Now it's Jackson. Dancing to his left. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Buying time to his left. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he's taken down inside the 30. Now Jackson on first down, eluding the pressure right. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Jackson. Henry's got it out on the left side. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. On 3rd and 1, Jackson. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And the Buccaneers defense holds, and they get the football back. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard. Throwing, Mayfield, and a catch right side by Evans. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Second down, Mayfield. Over the middle, complete. That's Shepard. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. Online, but off the crossbar, no good. A long-range effort denied 3 points at the very end. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting Buccaneers out on top. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And right out of the gate, they face what you think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
They go play action with Jackson. That's going deep for Bateman. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Rashad Bateman, 75 yards. And the Ravens come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Jackson here, he's going to look to throw. Forced out to his left. And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. On 1st and 10, Mayfield. Looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth? Hurts every time we hear that. Things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Steps away to his left. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down. Jackson. Flushed out right. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
There he goes, and for good reason. Running with it has paid dividends earlier in this game and earlier on this drive. And until they prove they can stop him, I don't think he's going to be shy about continuing to run for first downs instead of airing it out.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Here now, 2nd and 4. They'll run it again with Henry. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down. Henry up the middle. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Derrick Henry taking it in from a yard out. And the Ravens have scored again in this 3rd quarter, this time to move out in front. They'll try and run it in with Henry. And he will get into the end zone again. And he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
On 2nd down, Irving. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming. Mayfield to throw it. That is caught. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a 1st down. Now Mayfield. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A pair of 1st downs gives them a 1st and 10 up at the 44. Straight ahead, it's Irving. And a lane slow and materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45. On the handoff, this is Irving. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Back to throw here. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 29-yard line. Here's a handoff to Irving. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. So from the 25, this is 2nd and 5. They'll drop to throw. This is caught by Evans. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. And he's going to bull his way down to about the 1-yard line. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. A run with Irving. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Bucky Irving punching it in from a yard away. And the Bucs answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. So a big play coming now for the Bucs as they'll go for 2. Mayfield going to try to throw for the 2. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. Lavonte David making his presence felt in the backfield. After the sack here, 2nd and 11. Here's Jackson to throw. Rolling to his right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on first down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
On 3rd down, Jackson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down, being chased out left. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
His running ability has been an extra dimension of their game plan thus far. For once, though, he doesn't create any magic against the front that's prepared for him to try and take off.
On 2nd down, here's Henry. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. They keep it with Henry on 1st down. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 8. Again, it's Henry. They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter. An important one here, no doubt. 3rd and 4. Inside handoff, Henry. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down.
A lot depending on the spot there, and he got it. But it wasn't by much, was it? I remember Coach Madden talking about, depending on which foot the official used, that would tell you whether you had the 1st down or not. You want that upfield foot to be the one that spots the ball, don't you?
And you and I have the luxury of a couple extra views here in the booth, and he did get it, but not by much.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
A give to Henry. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line.
And that's a nice pickup of a 1st down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
All right, my man, this is now where it's risk-reward. Because on defense, you've got to crowd the line of scrimmage. You've got to get in all the gaps, get up tight on everyone, and try and force the field goal attempt here. You can't let them break one big, but you know something, you crowd the line of scrimmage. If they do pop one, it's going to go a long way.
I was going to say could take it to the house, but the magnitude of this possible upcoming field goal, every yard counts. And he will have the 1st down before he's brought down at the 3. Now they get the timeout. It leads you to wonder, will they kick it here or risk running another play and possibly not getting down in time? We'll see. Henry, touchdown, Baltimore. Charles, that drive was perfect. Methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, They made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
And this one's caught. And their fourth quarter lead grows by a couple more. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. One last shot from Mayfield here. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Pass over the middle tipped, but he still brings it in.
Come on now, let's make it happen, baby. Let's make it happen.
Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner. Although on that last play they were so backed up it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed with it because we both knew that this had to go down to the last play, and neither side was going to exhale until that play concluded because we've seen the improbable before. A couple of laterals, maybe some poor defense on the back end. They might have gone all the way to the end zone. In this case, though, it didn't happen. Perhaps next time.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are victorious here as we say so long from Baltimore. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida at Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Jason Sanders now to get this one started, and we are underway from Miami. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. Right to the air is Jackson. Dancing to his left. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Here's Jackson. Buying time to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. They'll wind up losing 3 there on the sack. Good pressure, and it's second down. From the gun, it's Jackson. Forced out to his left.
That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman.
And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 40. Throwing is Jackson. He'll find Bateman once more. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. They go right back to him for 20 and a first. From the gun, Jackson.
That is caught, Rashad Bateman. And the Ravens are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, first and goal.
They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Ravens will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. They'll try and run it in with Henry. And he is not going to make it. They stop him up short, and this will remain a 6-0 ball game. So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. By rule, that comes out to the 40-yard line, so good opportunity for this offense with solid field position. Good starting field position for the Dolphins as they have it 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
A run straight ahead with Achane.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 56 yards.
And the Dolphins strike quickly here to tie up the ball game. Tua and the Dolphins offense staying put. They'll go for 2. Tua going to try and throw for it. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Odafe Owe.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. So back even at 6 apiece as the kick's away.
And he'll wisely just take a knee here. This ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Then confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on 1st down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid gain to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 49-yard line.
Meanwhile, Jackson's throw into the hands of Andrews.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Jackson on 1st down. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Jackson will throw again. This is caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A good pickup there of 20 yards. Trying to punch it in with Henry. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Derrick Henry with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Ravens have taken the lead. They'll try and run it in with Henry. And he will get into the end zone again. And he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the two-point conversion. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Dwayne Eskridge elects to bring it out. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. Here's Achane to start the drive. And he is going to wind up losing yardage here, as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Second quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football as they've got it second down and 11. Up the middle, Achane. There he goes left side. And he is finally brought down at the Ravens' 29-yard line. 53 yards rushing for him now, just his first 3 carries. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Achane here, they stay on the ground. What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They'll run here with Raheem Mostert. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 7 yards left for second down. Ball at the 10. Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. Touchdown, Dolphins. Tyreek Hill on the touchdown pass from Tua. And the Dolphins have come back to make it a 2-point game. Mike McDaniel, no hesitation on his end. He's telling his offense to go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And it'll be intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They go play action now. Jackson. Rashad Bateman, and finally taken down at the 44-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. That's going deep for Bateman. That is caught. It's Bateman for a Raven touchdown. Rashad Bateman, 44 yards. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. They'll try and run it in with Henry. And he finds his way into the end zone as the lead moves to 10. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. From the end zone, here comes Eskridge. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line. First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time. Now, Charles, remember they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love?
And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. So not only is that his 3rd touchdown catch of the game, he's done it here in the first half.
I'm not sure defensively what they're going to come up with.
And this is going to be intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would. And in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches where they've talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game? In this case,
yeah, not the case.
Not at all. You want to put it in the hands of your offense, but you always feel better about seeing defense because you think defense is a constant and offense kind of comes and goes. Today, this game, no, they need their offense to stay on a really hot level.
They've been hot so far. Now Jackson steps away to his left. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Jackson from the shotgun, being chased out left. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
He's been making himself a weapon as a runner, and the results, they've been welcomed by his offense. My question is about the defense we're watching right now, partner. Even after he got him with a scramble earlier this drive, they still aren't devoting enough attention to him. I would expect that after that carry, they'll do a much better job going forward, spying on him on passing downs.
Escaping the pressure right. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
It's been a nice day for him as a passer and as a runner. One of the few mistakes he's made in this ball game. The wrong choice on that one. That one goes incomplete.
2nd and 10. Now it's Jackson. He'll buy some time right. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Now right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Dancing to his left. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. The scramble good for a nice gain of 10 yards, but still 4th down. Well, we've seen Jackson already have success in the first half running the football, and he gets good yardage on the ground again there. I mean, I know it's a $64,000 question, CD, but how do they contain him better?
You have to win against the blockers ahead of you. If those guys even occupy a defender for even a half a second, then Lamar Jackson is gone. You got to take those blockers and move them so that you have clear vision of Lamar Jackson, and hopefully you can hem him in.
And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Henry. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down. To throw is Jackson. Buying time to his left. A wild throw there, and it is intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Dolphins will take over here just shy of the 30.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
And going deep for Hill. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And the Ravens are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. Well, Charles, you're so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight.
And this will be caught at the 30. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Rashad Bateman in the final seconds of the first half. And the Ravens will extend their lead here just before halftime. They'll try and run it in with Henry. And he is into the end zone. So they get 2 more on the board here just before halftime. Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. On the return, it's Eskridge, and he'll bring it out. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Tua, a final shot before half. They'll let this go deep for Waddle. And that's going to be incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this third quarter. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And, Charles, they trail here, though not really the fault of this offense.
No, they certainly did their part in the first half. But when you're in a shootout like this, you definitely want your defense to play better, but you know that's out of your control. All you can do, keep putting points on the scoreboard and keep giving your defense opportunities to make stops.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And going deep for Hill. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now Tua. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now Achane on 1st and 10. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Now Tua going to change the play. On 2nd down, Tua. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Odafe Owe. Down the sideline he goes. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. Well, if there was any thought that this thing might turn around for this offense in the second half, I think those thoughts pretty well dashed after that interception return there.
It just has not been a good outing for this unit whatsoever. There's no other way to say it. They've been overmatched, haven't performed to the level that they've needed, and that throw there is just going to contribute to this game getting out of hand.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Here's Moore. He will return it. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
2nd and 6. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And oh, this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. 3rd and 2. Tua going to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. They'll let this go deep for Waddle. Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked up by Brandon Stevens.